What does being attracted to someone feel like? It's hard to explain, but it's like feeling both comfortable and nervous at the same time. There's this sense of wanting to be close to them, but also unsure of how they feel, which keeps your emotions on edge in a good way.
Desire. Butterflies, nerves, intensity, passion, craving.
Plus feeling drawn to them in a way that doesn't quite make sense, but feels so right.
I experienced this for the first time last year and couldn't figure out what was going on or why. It was like he was a magnet pulling me in. I felt that for the first time this year, age 28. On my first date with him, all I wanted to do was touch him. It was so weird, but oddly thrilling. Have you had any more dates? We hung out one night and talked. It wasn't a date, but I just wanted to hug him so bad, so I get that feeling. Unfortunately, found out that night that he wasn't the guy I thought he was, so it didn't go anywhere, but that feeling though. Sometimes still wish he was different, since I've never felt that way about anyone before. We've had 7 dates since then. I still get the urge to touch him all the time. I actually initiated our first kiss on the second date. He's incredibly busy these days, so we don't get to spend as much time together anymore. Developing this sort of feeling for someone is a little scary. It's so intense that you don't want to lose it or them. Congrats, I'm happy for you. That sounds so sweet. Yes, realizing that someone else has the power to control whether you're happy or not is scary. So many emotions all at once can be hard to maneuver. Reading the answers here makes me question if I've ever truly been attracted to anyone in my entire life. I thought I have been, but now I'm not so sure.
You probably have. People experience it differently based on lots of mental and physical factors. Some people are aromantic though, so they don't experience it at all. And some PPL are aromatic, so you just can't help yourself.
If this is a new person, then when you think about them in smile sort of moments, may it be when they are or aren't there? If it's someone for a long time, I'd say the desire to want more of them. Like an extra scoop of ice cream when you're tempted.
With my wife, I still sometimes feel like looking at her gives me sustenance. It's like it's feeding me somehow.
That's beautiful. Sounds like pure love and admiration.
I never tell her because it sounds creepy in my head.
One of 2 ways. Depending on personality. Oh my god, hyperfixates. Well, crap. And both aren't mutually exclusive either.
Can you really be attracted to someone with a bad personality though? I have been attracted to many people over the years, but if something extremely stupid, bigoted, or offensive comes out of their mouths or in their actions, it's like my crush just instantly vaporizes on the spot. It's a mix of excitement, nervous energy, and a strong desire to be close to them.
It's like they walk into a room, and suddenly everything else fades a little. For me, it's this constant urge to share everything with them. I'll be grocery shopping and see their favorite snack, or watch a stupid cat video, and immediately think, oh my god, they'd love this. It's like having a mental folder labeled with their name that everything somehow relates to.
Have you ever experienced stage fright? The whole butterflies in your stomach feeling? Imagine a version of that feeling, except it feels good, not bad. Thinking about them gives you pleasant feelings. Talking to them can make you nervous and self-conscious. But if they respond positively, it's like walking on air, like reading a book you love, except the book always has more interesting chapters to read, and the author is writing for you specifically. Getting compliments from them is the best feeling, because it means someone who matters to you a lot thinks highly of you. Conversely, being overlooked or ignored feels terrible, because it means you don't matter to them even though they matter to you. Not anyone's fault, but it does feel bad nonetheless. Attraction can run the gamut from a very tiny tug, it's pleasant being around this person, all the way up to full-blown obsession and unhealthy intrusive thoughts and bad coping mechanisms. Some people rarely feel attracted to others. Some people experience it often or easily, which can be totally normal or very much not normal. For example, desperate grasping for emotional connection.
It's like seeing colors you didn't know existed. Suddenly, they brighten your world, and you feel an effortless yet electric pull towards them. It keeps you awake at night.
This was me last night, lol, I'm hooked. It's how a dog feels about their owner. Do you mean like whining at the door when you see them about to come in, shaking your ass violently?
Peeing on the floor from excitement. Like I never want to stop looking at him. Like the idea of his face alone makes me smile. Like I found a perfect piece of art. After 13 years, I still get butterflies when he smiles at me. I want him around for my viewing pleasure. I want all of what he has to offer. It feels exciting and sensual and romantic and safe all at once when I'm looking at his gorgeous, perfect face and body.
Attraction is that moment when you realize your heart has decided to play dancing queen while your brain is stuck on Mission Impossible. Spoiler alert, the heart usually wins. Love this! It is painful when they don't reciprocate your feelings. Everything they do gives you a boner.
It sucks. Basically, you feel like you want to spend time with that person, talk to them, be around them, and have to deal with the reality that they don't want to spend any time with you. Might still be better than feeling nothing, though. This is the closest reply I've seen to my experience. You want to be with them, but at the same time, it's a constant fear, and you end up wishing you were never attracted to them.
On one hand, it is bliss. When you are with them, you just feel like you are living instead of surviving. Can barely control your smile. As a smoker, I forget I even smoke. On the other hand, it is hell. You miss them when they are not around, even if they don't miss you. You're constantly reminded of them. Oh, they would laugh about that. Oh, they would love this, etc. The worst part is being friend-zoned, though. Especially when y'all been on a date too, and you are told you did nothing wrong, they just don't see a relationship. Feel like your biddy is overheating, like there's just a void in your chest. Can't sleep properly, no hunger. If you do manage to eat something, you feel sick. And the most fucked up part is, you want them to be happy, but at the same time, it hurts to find out they are happy with the situation. Don't get it, I know I use a lot of you, but it's more from my POV.
I feel like there's two. A burning desire. Like an artist who has an epiphany and has to get his hands on that clay and pour his passion onto it to realize his vision. The other is like similar to the first, but also a feeling of happiness, as if you're looking forward to spending time with her, and are happy to just enjoy her smile and all the other little things, and also the burning passion part too.
It can be the best thing and the worst thing. This coming from an ace, which is why I'm wondering, you ever have something you can't stop thinking about even if it's hurting your ability to get things done? Like, you spend all day at work thinking about a game you want to play until 2 a.m. or a TV show you want to talk to people about, but they just don't seem interested. It's kind of like that. And like those things, sometimes you'll look back and wonder why you felt that way, considering how you felt at the end. I've only ever been like that about video games. Never for another human. Then you might be ace. Nothing wrong with that. We all have our own journeys in life.
Being attracted to someone feels like your energy shifts around them, almost like you're drawn to their presence without trying. If someone is attracted to you, you'll know it. They'll be looking you in the eyes, really tuned into whatever you're saying, laughing if you make a joke even if it's not good, possibly poking you with questions. If you are steering the conversation and the person doesn't seem tuned in at all, they're probably not attracted to you.
Not everyone expresses attraction in the same way. Some people may be more reserved and shy, while others may be more outgoing and flirtatious. Ultimately, the best way to know if someone is attracted to you is to have an open and honest conversation with them. Met a woman we had this crazy attraction I could not explain. I did not know her, she did not know me. We looked at each other, and it was like we knew each other. I just wanted to jump her. She just wanted to jump me. We hooked up for a few months, it was just sexual, until, well, she got married, then I told her that it was over. Never could explain why we had this crazy attraction, was fun and nice the time it lasted. Fun fact, I don't believe in love at first sight or stuff like that, so it was a strange thing to happen to both of us. I think there is some kind of attraction at first sight. Too many stories or random people hooking up for there not to be. Whatever it is, it's not love. Very strong urge.
Like being high?
What drug? Willing to give them money for free.
It feels like you're possessed. And that possession means everything for you now. Your mornings, nights, everything is just filled with him. Even his thought on your mind feels like it completes something in you. You love that destruction of yours. You just forget yourself and just he remains. It feels that I want to be that person. I want his smile. I want his lips. I want to be connected with everything that he is connected to. His likes are liked by you. His strengths strengthen you. His choices make you choiceless. Now, his choices are what you want to choose. You want to give everything to him and accept all the loss for it. Your heart becomes heartless for everything which doesn't include him. You fly without wings. You fight without weapons with every battle that obstructs your way to him. That's it. Haha, that sounds like you're madly in love. Attraction can be much simpler than all that.
Put your phone down for a few days and you'll find out.
It's like your brain and heart have a secret meeting you weren't invited to. Suddenly, their laugh sounds like your favorite song, and you catch yourself remembering the smallest things about them, like how they hold their coffee or the way they say certain words. It's exciting, a little nerve-wracking, and somehow feels out of your control.
Thank you for watching. Write comments, put likes, Do not forget to watching other videos.